Hello my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. Big game today, but if you missed last episode, it's linked above my friends. Make sure you go and check that one out. But my friends, like I said at the end of last episode, I'm not going to fanny about with any admin or anything because I showed you it back then. We're just going to jump straight in today to the football, so let's do this. So my friends, if you missed last episode, we got through, and now we're playing the quarter-final of the Europa League against AC Milan, one of the giants of Italian football. This is clearly going to be our toughest test in the Europa League to this point. We've got 2 legs to try and beat them. Can we book a semi-final spot? We're about to find out, my friends. I don't think we will, because they're so good. I've had a look, and they just look so good. But whatever happens, this has been a brilliant little run, and it's been a great way to kind of like see the season out, because domestically it's boring now. We're so dominant that it's so easy. So these European games where it's a bit more of a challenge, they are exciting. So we're going to go with Petrov in goal, Tasev and Duzel are going to play fullback. We're going to go Crosado, Andanov at centre back, Yankov defensive midfield, D'Alessandro, Lesko in the centre mids. Damianov's going to come in left because we've got a few problems with the wingers at the moment, injuries, suspensions, all that sort of stuff. Gagliardi's going to play on the right, and we're going to go with Kostov up top. He's got 22 goals this season, all competitions, and I'm just hoping he can grab some goals in this one. So here we go, ladies and gents, the home leg against AC Milan in the Europa League quarter-final. I never thought I'd hear myself saying that in this series at this stage, going to be honest. 7th or 8th season, I think this is. I'm going to have to check that. I'm going to have to check that at the end of today's episode, I think, because I can't remember how many seasons we've done. It feels like so many seasons, that's why. But it's a big game, this one, and you know, it'd be nice, wouldn't it, to carry on a good run in the Europa League. But first opportunity, just before the 10-minute mark, could go to Milan, and it does go to Milan as Mazzino puts them 1-0 to the good. Demand more straight after a goal scored. Tend to do that a lot these days, and it's no more than I was expecting, to be honest with you gang. Okay, come on, boys, come on. I need to start trying to be a bit more positive against these big European teams, but it's difficult to be when you know that you usually get hammered. Try and fire the boys up a bit. All Milan, though. We're dominating, well, not dominating, but we're on top of possession. But it's all Milan as far as the chances and that are concerned. D'Alessandro couldn't win the second ball, but it does bounce off Lesko. He's not the quickest. This is the issue with Lesko. That's a really good ball into Kostov, though. Now D'Alessandro. Back to Lesko. D'Alessandro again. Drives forward. Kostov. Oh, the ball would have been good any other day of the week. No, Andanov. Andanov's had a nightmare. And it's 2-0. Oh, Andanov has been so solid all season. Ah, he's had a nightmare. Oh, we could have done without that. That's 2 away goals. 2 away goals. Oh. I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted because that... Oh, I feel like that's pretty much tie over. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. They don't like it, but I'm not. We're 2-0 down. We need to be doing more. Kostov, Gagliardi, both having terrible games. Might have to think about changes there in a moment. Andanov, although he made the mistake, is actually having an okay game. But yeah, we're going to go Kostov for Rusenev. We'll leave Gagliardi a bit longer and see if he can recover, because he has recovered slightly. We've only got half hour to go in the game. Mazzino, the man to put us to the sword. Gagliardi, we're going to make that change. Angelov's going to come on in his place. Good win from Damianov, and then he just wastes it by just lobbing it up the line. Doesn't help anybody. Right, Donnarumma still at AC Milan in this save. Just moved to PSG in real life. For those that are interested, football fans. Big money apparently. 400 grand a week for a goalkeeper. It's mental though, isn't it? Angelov driving forward. Good ball. And Rusanov scores a goal and gets us back in it. I think that was a slight mistake from the keeper. It kind of looked as though it bounced off a couple of players. But Rusanov gets us a goal back. Have I signed us off to defeat a bit too early? What do we do tactically now? 10 minutes to go. I think I'm just going to go attacking maybe. Yeah. I could have made tactical change, but 10 minutes to go. I don't really feel like it would have done much for us. Interesting. We got that goal. Still going to need a couple of away goals though if we're going to stand a chance. And it's going to finish 2-1 to Milan. They probably deserved it. Tough to take. Okay, my friends, so disappointing that first leg. It does have to be said, especially as we were at home, and that's kind of like where you need to take advantage. But we grabbed the goal. We've given ourselves a chance. But as I said at the beginning of today's episode, like this was always going to be our toughest test this season. But I feel like we're a bit stronger going into this second leg, and I'm going to revert back to a more attacking formation to just give it a go and just go for it, basically. So this is what we're going to do for the second leg at the San Siro. We're going to go Petrov in goal, Koiken and Duzel at full-back, Krasado, Vasilevich at centre-back. Let's go D'Alessandro in the centre midfield, clicking left, Topazov right, Gagliardi through the middle, and Zaganovic up top. Like I said about Kostov, he's got 22, Zaganovic's got 19. They're both had incredible seasons. Come on. Here we go, ladies and gents. Here we go. Biggest game of the season. I think we can all probably agree on that. It really is the biggest game of the season. It's narrow. It's a 2-1 advantage, but it's 2 away goals. So that's big for them. I just don't see us winning away from home against them. They were, they just were a bit more clinical than us in front of goal. But we've got to play at some famous old stadia, haven't we, during the course of this series? We really, really have. Duzel's picked up a knock already. We'll make the change. No point having him struggle through the game. Marjanovic is a good player. We'll bring him in. Right, 15-minute mark, and it's AC Milan on the football. Comes wide. He's just going to drive. He was allowed to drive at us there, and we need to be a bit better than that. James Maddison. Axel Tuanzebe playing Sergino Dest. Wow, they've got a very good little team actually. Like some very good youngsters that are probably developed now into very good players. All playing for them. We're actually ever so slightly on top in this game. Maybe I've been holding us back a little bit with the defensive formation, but we're just harder to beat in that shape. First half. I apologise for keep itching my nose. I'm really, really itchy. I don't usually suffer with hay fever, but I think it might be. But first half's going to come to an end, and it's pretty even Steven, that first half. It really, really is. What do we say to the boys? Say that. Just say that. First half kicks off with a highlight, and it worries me when we give the ball away like that. I really hope we don't throw it away and get battered in the second half, because we played well in that first half. Right, let's go on the football. Oh, him and Gagliardi on a completely different wavelength, and Leo's in, and Leo scores. We're going to go attacking. Probably going to be the end of me, but we have no choice now. 3-1 down. It's so unfortunate. Lesko is going to come off for Pozgai. We'll change him and D'Alessandro around. What a shame. Right. AC Milan on the ball again. Comes wide. Into Marzino. What a tackle. What a tackle that was. Because he was in on goal. Oh, and then we've just let him ghost in the back. It's all over. It's all over, ladies and gents. Right, it was nice while nice while it lasted. We had a good Champions League campaign. A pretty good Europa League campaign. We'll bring Angelov on for Topes. I don't want to get battered now. I just feel like they're going to go on and absolutely batter us, hammer us. Good football. Very good football. He's in. It's back. It's going to be a penalty. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a penalty. It's unlucky. Madison to step up. And Petrov saves. What a save. All right, well, at least Petrov saved the penalty. And then he saves the resulting corner as well. I'll take that. Because Petrov, honestly, he's just so good for us. He's just such a consistent goalkeeper. Look at the way they've come on in that second half, though. We were even at half time, and now they're on 17 shots and just dominating the possession. It's just it's evidence of a very good team, isn't it? Daniel, you've made all your substitutions, Pratt. I don't know why I tried to do that. 10 minutes to go. Get us out of here. We need to get back to Bulgaria and finish off our league season, because this has just been atrocious this second half. I'm laughing about it because they're clearly head and shoulders above us, a better team, and on the night they were the better team as well. So it is what it is. Done. Over. We move. And unfortunately, ladies and gents, it just wasn't to be. They were way too good for us. Way too good for us. That's the sort of thing that would have happened if we'd have drawn them in the Champions League group stages. That's how I see it. I think they're that good. I feel like they should be doing better in, say, like the Champions League. But it is what it is. We now move, and we've got some stuff going on this season that we can still sort of get involved in for next episode, which I will assume is going to be the last episode of this current season. I've been saying this every episode, but apologies for the background noise if you heard any planes or anything while we were playing that game. I've got to have the windows open. It's roasting here in the UK, and it just gets way too hot when I'm recording with all the doors and windows shut. But we did play CSK 1948 in the league between those two games. 1-0 win. Zekanovic was the man with the goal in the game. So yeah, we've got a bunch of games to see out the season, but we got this second leg of the cup. We won the first leg 3-0. I'm gonna assume we're gonna make the final, unless Lokomotiv Plovdiv turn up and do the unthinkable. I'm assuming we'll make the final. So what we'll do for next episode is we'll play the final, and then we'll do our season wrap up, basically talk about the next season. Still, we go on because we are in search of that ever elusive Champions League title. The league table looks like this. We continue to win. We're now out of this competition. We're done with all the European stuff. I do just want to check something though while we're here. Why am I struggling to find what I want? There is an easier way of finding that. I wanted to check something. Job history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, 8. We're in our 8th season. I was trying to work out I said something a couple of episodes ago, 7th season, blah blah blah, but I couldn't remember which season it was we were in. So 8th. So next season 9. I don't know if I've ever gone that long in one of these series. It's going to take a long time to win a Champions League title. It always does. If you're a Premier League powerhouse, you can do it quickly. But when you're a team like this, it takes time, and it's going to continue to take time, ladies and gents. Our finances are like looking pretty healthy as a result of this Champions League and Europa League run, so that's pretty good going into next season. There's still 20 million left over from the budget they gave us this year. I keep trying to explain like to people, especially when people like comment and say like, you're never going to win anything, you keep signing these youngsters. The reputation of the league's not high enough. That's why we can't sign world-class players. We're having to sign players that can become world-class, basically. That's why we're having to kind of do it the way we're doing it. But anyway, my friends, another episode is in the books. And so there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of Project Black Sea. It wasn't to be. A dream scenario, we'd be playing the semi-final next episode, but unfortunately we'll just play the Copa Bulgaria final if we make it, and hopefully win it, my friends. But subscribe if you're new. It would really appreciate it. It's the best way to support the channel. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it as well. But my friends, I'm done. I'm saluting you all. I'll see you on the next one, hopefully. Until then though, see you later.